All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to Average Takes.
Welcome back.
Man, that took a while this time. That was a little delayed.
Little late.
Delayed reaction. It is week 10 recap.
Yes, sir.
We got a lot to discuss, ladies and gentlemen. So let's hit the music and get to the show because you guys are winners this week. All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to Average Takes. I'm Bob, Roman in the middle, Shenny on the other side of the studio. We're back. Week 10 recap. First thing I kind of want to talk about is Average Takes, not so average parlay.
Another one, baby. Another
W.
one. Thank you, Shenny, for picking a winner finally.
Finally. You were on a 4-game losing streak, buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy, old pal. Yeah, I did doubt you. Don't get me wrong. I did doubt you, but it hit. So it's all that matters.
That's right, baby. That's all that matters.
I'm just feeding them. I'm just feeding them this year.
Yep, so am I. I'm locked in.
Feeding them. 7-2-1 on my locks.
When the weather gets colder, that's when I start to shine.
That's when the parlays hit.
It's coming down.
I'm 6-4 on the lock of the weeks.
6-4, 7-2-1. Another great week for Average Takes. I think we're all winners this week. It was beautiful. The cards that we discussed on the Pick'em podcast were greatly picked because I think all those games were great. All of them. We had the Texans. Let's get right on into it. My Texans. Stroud boys, stand up. Are you kidding me? Coming off the 5 touchdowns, everyone going, you know what? This is the week they fall back. This is the week. It's going to be every week for them because they're not the greatest team, but they got dogs. They got a lot of dogs. They got a lot of heart. This is another last-second W. CJ Stroud and the boys drive down there at the end and hit a walk-off field goal with a kicker they have only had for like a week. But this was a back-and-forth match. This was an awesome game. I think I was a 2-0 in this game. I had the Texans and the over. And for all you at home, I also took them money line. That was beautiful.
It was a great bet for you.
Beautiful. So that was a great game. CJ Stroud, he might be that dude. Everyone's talking about MVP now.
Not that dude.
He might be that dude.
A good 2 games.
Not that dude.
He's had more than just 2 games. More than just 2 good games. Let me just set the bar straight.
Back to back. One's recent.
Back to back fourth quarter game winning drives.
Game winning drives. Yeah, he looks good.
That's what that was.
He's not that dude. Let me tell you why.
Dude. Why?
Let me tell you why.
Find the facts. Give them up.
He beats the good teams. He loses to the bad teams. He beats the good teams. He loses to the bad teams.
Sounds like a lot of teams. In the
His losses this year: Ravens.
One week was that?
Falcons.
What week was that?
Panthers.
So you say the Ravens are a bad team?
They are bad. They just lost to the Browns.
7-3, top of the division.
Bad. Lamar Jackson, shit, asshole. He sucks. They lose to the Panthers, Falcons. Those are bad teams.
Yeah.
The Colts beat them. Bad team. The Ravens beat them.
That was a great game with the Colts. That was
week 1.
Ravens beat them twice.
Crazy.
But his wins, no.
Why'd you throw the Ravens
twice?
I just had to say it for the people so they can hear it.
Well, we discussed that part.
No,
we argued.
His wins though against great teams, I will give him that. He beat the Steelers.
Shit on him.
Terrible
Fucking
team.
30-6. Absolute shit on the Steelers.
He beat the Jags.
Yep.
He beat
Jags,
the
decent team.
He beat the Saints.
All right.
He beat the Bucks.
Team.
He beat
Not
the
a
Bengals.
great team. Good team.
He can only beat the good teams, and he loses to the bad teams.
I mean, you threw in some bad teams in the good teams and some good teams in the bad teams.
Pretty fair schedule.
You threw in you mix and match that list of bullshit. That was a list of bullshit right there. Because a lot of people are saying the Ravens are a top 5 team. You said they were a bad team.
The Ravens are not.
And then you said the Steelers were a good team. The Ravens are ahead of the Steelers right now in their division.
Okay, sure, right now.
Okay, so why are you saying they're a bad team?
Since when do we talk about if the season ended today?
Are the Saints good? Have they been good yet?
That's so they beat one bad team.
Okay, yeah, I could dig deeper into this list. Bucks, not a great team either.
Bucks are a decent team.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah. Neither of those teams are
Oh,
better than the
no.
Ravens. Neither of those
Oh,
teams.
no.
Okay, okay.
We'll see when the season ends.
Okay.
Oh, no.
But
we,
you can't.
we might
no,
have to cut that segment because that
Listen.
was just your facts there were just all bad.
You can't
Those
lose
were
to the
all bad.
Colts. You can't lose to the Panthers. You can't lose to the Falcons and then be considered an MVP candidate.
You can when you start having these game-winning drives and in style.
Against
No.
good teams.
There's a difference. You're just angry because Kenny Pickett's doing technically the same thing,
The pickler.
but looks way worse at doing it. So no one's saying he's an MVP
This literally has
candidate.
nothing to do with Kenny Pickett.
This is
This
why
has
you're angry
nothing to do
because
with
he
Kenny
is winning games, fourth quarter comeback games,
It's nothing to do with
but
Kenny
they're
Pickett.
not. His name isn't in MVP talks. All of a sudden, we woke up this morning with CJ Stroud's name everywhere.
I'll come back to this conversation next week when they lose to the Cardinals.
That's
I'll
fine.
come back to it next week.
That's fine.
But sure,
I just
if we want to deem him an MVP candidate
the
and
wildest
he lost
take.
to the Panthers, go ahead. We can do that.
I mean, when he comes back and makes playoffs,
If
that would be
he's only
crazy.
5-4.
That'd be crazy. I mean,
I
that
feel like you're
division
gonna
is
eat
full
your
of
words.
the
You're gonna
division
eat
is
your
full
words
of.
here, Shenny.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna
I
eat
mean,
your
I
words.
could eat my words here too when they do lose to the Cardinals next week because they've had 2 crazy wins in a row. That's just setting yourself up for a failure of a loss. But I'm still a big Texans fan, and I have been, it seems like, all year long.
And they're playing the Bozo Bengals.
Well, there. See, now you're just adding on top of it. The Bozo Bengals got the great as a chance as the Steelers do to win that division.
Not true. Not true.
Yes,
They're 2 games
true.
back.
Yes, true.
2
Very
games
true,
back.
Very true. 2 games back. You guys only have 1 more win than them.
We're a half game back.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying of the division?
Yes.
Yeah. No.
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 No. What happens when you guys lose to the Browns?
We won't lose. We already beat
What
them.
happens?
We already beat them.
Okay, so you guys get your 1 win, and now here's your other loss.
No.
1-1 division. That's just how this division works.
Nope.
No.
Not gonna happen.
Deshaun's starting to heat up. I mean, the Ravens lost to the Browns because Deshaun had a crazy comeback game. He went like 13 for 14, 100 and some yards and a touchdown. I mean, the Browns defense did also help with the pick 6, but this Browns team ain't nothing to play with when when Deshaun is healthy.
I can't get over the fact he said comeback. He's fucking the biggest comeback piece of shit in the world.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's a come thigh guy, but it's a different story for another day.
Who knows?
I mean, this was a great comeback win for the Browns. They were down 14-0. This game started off with a first play. Fucking, it felt like first drive, pick 6 on a tip ball. Same guy who tipped it, same guy who picked it.
Yep.
Yeah, and it is bullshit that the Ravens just have
24-9.
They just have random ass running backs who just absolutely turn into studs.
I think that's what happens when your fear of Lamar Jackson taking it every play. You have the guys who circle
The
around
QB
Lamar,
sneak,
and then the running back's just gone.
Yeah,
Because
100%.
J.K. Dobbins, yes, he hasn't played in the last couple of years, but he is still a solid running back.
Yeah, when he does play.
Yes. And
Gus Edwards.
Gus Edwards has been a touchdown machine this year. And
Uh-huh.
then now they have Keaton Mitchell, undrafted homie out of fucking.
And he's fast, looks just like Gus Edwards.
Yeah.
They're able to just flip him in and out, and you're just like, who is it? Is this the big one or the fast one?
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's like 35 and 36 or 34 and 35 or something like that. The numbers.
Yeah. Their numbers are close.
Both got dreads.
Red,
like
short.
you
just can't tell.
Yeah, they look
Both
so
Edwards
much.
and Mitchell, I think, are the same last name letters, so you can't even tell. Like, oh, if that guy's a longer last name, no.
Yeah, you better be studying game tape. You better be studying more tape than I am.
But
Browns comeback W.
good win by the Browns, I guess.
Good win by the Browns, I guess. Another good win. 49ers coming off a couple bad losses. Brock Purdy looking bad. All of the above. Absolutely shit on the Jags.
With that Chase Young addition,
Yeah, that
holy
just might have
shit,
set them over the
just
bar.
made
No.
that team look so
But
scary.
one common denominator who is playing Trent Williams.
Trent Williams played.
True, very true.
They
Good play.
dominate when
Very
Trent Williams
true.
is playing.
Very true. I can't cap with you there.
I mean, left tackle is the hardest position in all sports.
Yeah. I mean, this team looked like the first fucking 5 weeks.
And it's honestly game changing when you don't have to worry about getting smacked from the back. So Brock Purdy has a clear mind when.
There's not a thought in his head when he has Trent Williams right there.
Yeah.
There's not a thought
Not
in
a
his
thought in
head
his
that there's a
mind.
boy
The
getting
only thought
past
in his
him.
mind is where's Ayuk? Where's Ayuk?
Oh, CMC didn't score. CMC did not score for the first time in 18 weeks.
Yeah, the best bet in football is
And they tried. They
They
tried to
tried
get him
so
to score.
hard. Three straight plays.
the
ran to
last
consume
drive
it.
of the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, I'm looking. I saw that last drive, and Kittle's out, Ayuk's out, Debo's out, and I'm like, CMC still in. What the hell's going on?
Exactly what they
Why did
wanted
they wait
to
till
do.
the end of the game? They should have known this shit already.
Nah, dog, you're trying to win.
Yeah, and CMC scoring gets you wins.
Not this game.
I guess so.
I mean, everyone else scored.
Everyone else scored. Even Kyle Juszczyk's got a touchdown.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah, everybody else scored for the 49ers. He still had a day. Don't get it twisted.
Just no TD. Next
Yeah,
year.
just no
Trevor
TD.
Lawrence looked bad.
Terrible game.
Looked very
He
bad.
fucked me on one of my bets. I had him throw one passing touchdown. He gets
Just
zero.
one.
3 points only.
Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
Yeah.
And they had like 5 turnovers in the red zone, it felt like.
That 49ers team just looked like a total different unit from the past couple weeks. It looks like they are all vibing at the same pace on the same
At the
like
same damn time.
they're just at it. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
that
telling you,
addition.
Chase Young and Bosa, that shit looks
I
crazy.
mean, they went to Ohio State together.
That shit look crazy.
They know each other. They're boys.
Meeting in the backfield. I mean,
Pause.
yeah, team's scary.
That 49ers team might have just set themselves up
For what?
for a scary Super Bowl loss.
Loss.
That's how this NFL
Scary
works.
Super Bowl
You
loss.
get those teams that just get big,
Defense-
super giant.
Defense
This
wins
is-
championships.
Are the 49ers a mega team? Super mega team?
Yes,
No,
bro.
no, we
Dude,
can't say that
We were
because
talking about this earlier in the
yeah,
season.
last time
bro.
we said that they
have
lost 3 in a row.
I mean,
this is true.
I don't
This
care.
is true.
I'm not talking about
3
wins or
weeks ago,
losses.
when we did say that,
I'm not talking about wins or losses. I'm like, look at their roster, dog. This is when LeBron joined the Heat. This fucking roster is unreal.
we got a super team for sure. In
So the NFC is definitely light. It's less top heavy than the AFC is.
Yeah, the 49ers can fuck around, lose a couple games,
and still
and they're
be
still
top.
going to be in the Super
The
Bowl.
only 2 teams that I'm looking right now that I
Is the
think
Eagles and the 49ers.
No, I think I'm gonna put 4 teams in that top 4 things. I think Lions can compete with them,
Yeah.
and if the Cowboys keep playing how they do, they got fucked earlier in the year. That's gonna be like you're never gonna fuck me twice type of game.
Yeah, I can see it.
But they did absolutely annihilate the Cowboys earlier.
The
49ers
yeah.
absolutely annihilated them.
Yeah, it's like
But yeah,
school.
I can see
them to
those are
school.
4 top NFC teams
Yellow
right
school
now.
bus.
Right now,
And then the AFC is just like 12 teams.
there's about the whole division other than the fucking Patriots are in
Right.
It's
Right.
Patriots and Titans have 2 and 3 wins.
Right. Nail biter over there.
Yeah. And I like the Seahawks have a good record, but I don't think they can compete with the fucking 49ers
No.
and those top teams.
I don't think
100%.
so either. Their defense ain't great.
And the Seahawks will even throw in, they'll beat a team that's good like that. And then you're like, oh, fuck. Are
Out of nowhere, they do that.
the Seahawks good? But
Yeah.
no, I don't think of the
Gino
NFC.
throws for
I
400.
don't
and
think
we're
of the
like, what
NFC
fuck
teams
happened?
and think the Seahawks are fucking right
Good.
up there at the top.
Yeah.
But last NFL game, they're only halfway through.
Only time will tell.
We're only halfway through the year. Some
Love
teams
it.
haven't even had a bye yet.
Yeah, a lot of teams.
No more Europe games. Thank God.
No more under.
All
Hit
the
last-
unders hit.
Hit the last under of
Yeah.
the season.
All the unders hit that were not in the United States. We're 4-0 on the unders.
We send bad football to the other team.
Sleep
Others.
deprive is a real thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Real fucking thing.
What's next?
Steelers hung on to a W, did they?
Sure did.
Yeah, they're the best team in the AFC North.
23-19, almost got in a scuffle at the end. man.
Jalen Warren, Najee Harris, 1-2. That looks like fucking vintage Zeke and
1,
vintage
2,
Tony
buckle my
Pollard.
shoe. Kenny
What is
Pickett
that?
had
Is that-
126 yards.
Is that Najee's second touchdown of the year?
No, he has 4.
Yeah, I think he's starting to stack him
He's
up. the
starting to
last
stack
couple
him
weeks.
up?
Yeah.
Come on,
They've
bro.
been sneaking him in a little bit more.
Yeah, he's on my fantasy team.
Matt
second.
Canada got the hit he deserved.
Yeah.
started a
Matt Canada's
scuffle.
out for the next 3 weeks
Started
with
a
a
scuffle at
concussion.
the end.
He finally understands how it feels like to be an NFL player.
Yeah, I mean, God,
Got smoked.
smoked. Absolutely feel horrible for the guy.
Oopsie.
But yeah, Steelers is the greatest team at squeaking out these W's. I don't fucking get it, but they do it again, and do it again. But we were all on the right side, except we thought the under was gonna hit.
Yeah, I thought the under was gonna hit. Barely went over, but
It was either over or Steelers cover.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. It's the over or the Steelers cover.
Yeah, but
no,
they've
you guys
been
were
right
gonna
on the
lose.
cusp the last maybe 2 weeks, but the overall underline has been absolutely fucking perfect for those games, and they're just right on the cusp.
I
every
mean,
week.
some of these games are kind of just giving them to you.
Gimmies. Yeah.
Yeah,
That freaking bet your block of the week, Loki was a gimme.
I'm telling
Cowboys plus 12.
you. I saw a
minus 12?
stat. No, minus 16 and a
Oh,
half.
Oh, minus 16. Yeah, that's what it was.
16 and a half.
16
That's
and
such
a
a big
half.
number, and it was a lock.
Well, I saw a stat at the beginning of the year that teams that are favored 11 or more are like hitting at 85%
Damn. Son.
since like 2017 or something like that.
Cowboys were up 30-zip fucking halftime.
That was awesome.
We didn't even sweat out with nothing. It was the last leg of the parlay, and
I was
well,
sweating
that's a
all my
W.
bets. I sweated all my bets.
Kyler Murray gets a W in his return.
Dancing all over the
I
field.
thought they were going to lose, to be
Pretty
honest.
good.
And why the fuck did the NFL seems like they have one over the field head drone
one drone,
camera.
one game.
There's only one of them in NFL history.
I think it's the Falcons who have it because I've only seen it with Bijan and then now Kyler.
Yeah, I mean,
They play the Falcons.
yeah, maybe. Maybe.
I don't
'Cause
know.
I've only seen it on Bijan, and then they're like, oh, we got two of these fucking guys.
Two of these
out there.
motherfuckers.
Two of these fucking guys out here. Fuck, I don't know, man. Kyler looked great though. With nobody, he's gonna end up fucking up the Cardinals draft where they're gonna have to keep him.
Yeah, that's what he'll love.
The Cardinals might win out and just say fuck, fuck your draft.
Yeah, because people were hating on the Cardinals, and yes,
Hating
they
on the
were
Cardinals-
bad. I mean, well, you can
They're
hate
2
on a
and
team.
8. You have to hate on them.
I understand that, but like they're scrappy. They were always in those games.
They were in almost every game. It seemed like till the end. It was like fourth quarter they started falling off. Josh Dobbs would make a mistake or something like that.
100%.
But speaking of Josh Dobbs,
Guy's a stud.
guy fucking did it again.
Guy's a stud.
Did it again
Did it again.
in a battle with the Saints. Derek Carr goes down, so you had Jameis come in, and also Jameis's first fucking drive, it was a dot in the corner of the end zone.
Chris Olave, great catch, great throw. Jameis was back.
It was
baby.
literally the only place you could throw the ball in that situation.
Yep.
Chris Olave went up, got it over the top of the defender. Unreal catch, unreal throw. I mean, Saints, come here. Come here. Listen,
Listen to
what the fuck has Derek Carr done the last couple of years? It's time to just let it ride.
Let him go.
Because
Let him
if anything, it's going to be an
go.
exciting game. If anything, that's what Jameis brings us.
Yeah.
2 TDs, 2 INTs.
Okay, but let's not forget he came into the game. It was 24-3.
Yes.
Jameis came in 24-3. They lose 27-19.
He threw 2 touchdowns, and then it was like, oh, fuck, we need one more. Hail Mary interception. Last play of the game, Hail Mary interception. So it wasn't like it was a real mess of a game, but he did blow it with the first interception.
And
It was like
generally,
no point to throw the ball.
the Saints won 8-0, or they scored 8 points in the fourth quarter. Generally, even when you score more points to the other team in the fourth quarter,
You win.
You win.
Yes.
I don't believe that's that.
Yeah.
It's whoever has the ball most in the fourth quarter, I think.
I mean, and obviously one score games, but you got blowouts that happen.
No, I think whoever scores the most points in the fourth quarter generally wins. There's only one touchdown scored. They lost by 1 touchdown.
Maybe. I don't know.
You're right.
That's a stat that I would never try to mathematically compute, so I'm not going to argue with you.
It's fine.
I promise.
That's fine. That is fine. I guess the next game we need to touch on is the
Don't say it.
Detroit Lions
Oh,
putting up
no.
41 against the
Oh no.
Los Angeles
I'm
Chargers.
just gonna
Emphasis on the loss.
I'm just gonna get this off my chest. Keenan Allen is the best Charger on the team this year.
Probably
Probably
All time question mark?
past 10 years, he's probably the best.
I mean, he's up there. He's up there with the goats.
Guy
Is
just
Mount Rushmore of Chargers.
Guy carries us.
Might
day
be
in,
on
day
there.
out.
I love Keenan Allen. I love this offense because this was a fun back and forth game.
Fun game to watch.
But this was the absolute one of the worst defensive games I've ever watched per the Chargers.
Yep.
Because they came off of two good defensive games versus two bad teams.
Yep.
I said it before and I'll say it again. They fucking sucked this game.
Yeah.
There were just so many there touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have? A 79-yard rushing touchdown?
75.
75-yard rushing touchdown.
In 16 seconds. No, that's not 16. That's
Amon-Ra
seconds.
St. Brown had 156 yards and a touchdown. Montgomery 116 yards and a
What
touchdown.
about Jamar Gibbs? Guy was on fire.
Jameer
too.
Gibbs, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I think he had 86 yards, something like that.
Yeah,
77 and
I hate to say it,
35.
week, but fire Staley,
Yeah,
not much
102.
of an answer.
Staley, after the game, he just said, "Yep, that was my fault. Wasn't prepared enough." I've heard that probably 10 times from him.
Lions did have a bye week though. Got to put that in the consideration.
Buddy, the defense didn't fucking stop them once. And guess what? No
What?
sacks. No sacks.
Yeah,
I mean, from either side.
Let's go.
I mean from either side.
The Lions had no sacks either. But no sacks in this game. That's why it was 41-38. The quarterbacks had all the time in the world.
The time in the world, right?
No sacks. I mean, you do have two of the best left tackles in the league.
Khalil, where are you?
Tui
Catching a
Latupu.
game check.
Yeah.
Tupu,
Just
whatever his
it's
name
game check city over there on the Chargers
is.
defense.
They saw Penny Sewell and was like, "Yeah, this is enough."
Yeah, it's wraps.
Yeah, rest week for me.
Who wants to go if it's Renee?
Yeah. Who wants Panay? Anybody?
Then
Anybody?
don't forget the right tackles also they signed him. He came from somebody he's really good too.
They just traded from the Vikings. The rookie dude.
Yeah, they traded that guy for the Vikings too. So they upgraded, they beefed up their line. But yeah, Chargers, not great.
Not perfect at all.
Not great.
Yeah, and whoever
waiting
picked the
for
under
them-
in this game was just a complete dummy.
Oh,
I couldn't name any names, but whoever would have thought
I'm
the under
looking
would
at
have
both
hit.
of them.
Whoever would have thought the
Looking at
under would
both
have
of
hit
them.
if any
Couldn't be
defense
me.
was played in this game.
Couldn't be me.
None of us.
Couldn't be me.
I'm not going to say any names. but
Idiots who ever thought that.
41 points.
Idiots.
38
to the
points.
left
Don't
of
go back to the
me.
last podcast.
I just don't know who that could have been. Crazy. But Lions pull out the win. The spread was about perfectly money.
Both of you.
Zip it. Zip
We
it
all
over there.
push. I
If you took that before the game, I hit my bet. It was minus 2.5 before the game. So just
Yeah.
speaking facts.
That's bullshit.
If you took that before the game, if you listen to the pod last second, you're like, oh shit, Bob sounds great here. You're a winner. But me, I'm a loser because I took it Wednesday. Wednesday.
Yeah. Yeah, great game for Staley, in my opinion. 38 points is a lot of points to score. And
You're an asshole. Grade A asshole.
the Chargers are 4-5. They're sitting pretty.
You fire Staley. He's not called a good defense ever since he's been here.
What's the best record with him? Do you guys know? I don't know. I'm just asking.
8-8, 9-8. Made the playoffs, I'm pretty sure. Last year, what, 9-8?
You've never gone 10-7 or anything like that?
With him? No.
Has he been on the 18 weeks? He's been your coach every year?
Yeah, I think it's for the last 3, yeah.
Did you ever have a losing season or no?
No, mid. Or maybe a 8-9, I don't know. Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you. But I saw the craziest fucking...
What are you doing? What are you trying to
I saw the
convince us of?
craziest-
What are you trying to convince us of?
No, I'm just wondering.
You're trying to
I
make
saw
us
the
keep him?
craziest... Hold on. Let me throw my Chargers
Fucking
stat.
ship them.
Let me throw my Chargers stat. In the last 10 years, the Chargers just played in their 100th one-score loss. Or 100 one-score win or loss or game. I don't know. But in 10 years, we have 101 score fucking games.
That's an annoying ass stat.
No, I'm just wondering what realistically, the fans don't like him. They want him fired. But what, like, if this team's just
He's called the defense this
9 and
entire
8,
time.
10-7,
And Herbert, you've seen Herbert's record when the defense holds them to 28 points or less. The median in the NFL defense-wise is 21 points. That's the median. If the Chargers hold the defense to 28 points, Herbert is 22 and like 6. So with your head coach calling the defense that bad, and this entire time he's not given up the play calls, there's something wrong.
I guess. I mean,
what has he done right?
the names are there. I mean,
You got the
yes.
guys. You
Yes.
obviously got the guys. That's all you're getting out of this is guys. It doesn't seem like they're prepared.
Nope.
They obviously weren't, because they were running play calls that been ran on them before. Did you see that?
Yep.
The Lions pulled the Jags play. The Jags game-sealing play in the playoffs versus the Chargers defense. The Lions ran and 4th down and got the first down. That's
the bye week.
embarrassing.
That's the bye week though for you.
No, that's not just the bye week.
That's a lot. That's a lot of
out-coached.
extra film watching.
Dog, if I lost 27 to nothing, I would never not know what play that fucking
I agree.
game.
I agree.
I will never not see that
Hallie.
formation.
You shouldn't not know what's coming.
That game should be imprinted on your
They just
brain
must
forever.
celebrate the wins a little too much. That's what the only thing. They must celebrate a little too
No,
hard.
he's just not a fucking NFL head coach. I don't know what he's doing. I've literally heard, like, after the loss, he said, "This is on me. I didn't prepare well enough."
Heard it too many times.
Buddy, you're the head coach. You can't blame me on not preparing enough.
That's just the politically correct thing to say, though.
Yeah, I got out coached.
Yeah,
I didn't prepare enough. Yeah, he out prepared me.
yeah. That's
All your job is to do is prepare the team.
that's
You let
all.
another man out prepare you, and your only job is to prepare.
That's all you can do as a.
Oh,
Ship
I'm
'em.
done with them.
Ship
And you know
'em.
what? I'm done with the GM who keeps hiring these fucking idiots too, because all he's done is hired mid.
Yep. I agree.
I mean, it's hard being a Chargers fan because they don't do anything right. They leave. They're annoying. They don't win.
I'm just wondering if, like,
All these
If you
fucking
get a-
draft picks have fallen to our GM, and he's lasted 10 years.
if you get a good coach,
The
though,
Chargers remind me so much of the Padres. It's so fucking unreal.
It's disgusting.
I don't know.
It's the same thing.
I'm just waiting.
It's the same
They
thing.
make my blood boil. The
It's
same.
kind of the same
It's the same
cycle
thing.
every time. 4 years.
It stresses me out. I was just sitting here playing with my phone case. It's probably
Yes.
on the podcast the whole time. It stresses me out
Because
because
he's pissed.
it's so annoying. It's so bad. Like no other team would ever deal with this.
The
We just love being
Patriots
mediocre.
just released Jack Jones, cornerback. You guys
Yeah.
need a corner at all?
Yeah, we should grab them. Do the old
I need
trade.
a cornerback. I need a cornerback.
Trade-a-roo.
You need a
He was
cornerback
really
over
good
there?
his
You need a
rookie year.
Yes, but
He was really good his rookie year.
we can handle like locker room head cases. But
Yeah, we can't.
We
Doubt
can't.
it. Our head coach could barely handle preparing for the next game.
against the Lions, that's funny. 2 years ago, if you would have lost this game to the Lions, that would have been a horrible loss. But now
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
The
they're
Lions are
a good. Team.
good.
They're a good team.
They're 7-2.
Yeah,
I mean, we'll see what they could continue to do, but they got to do something about their defense. It's not a great defense,
Yeah.
but if their offense can outscore, that's all you need to do. You outplayed the team away.
but like, what is the defensive problem? Like,
The Chargers.
yeah, because I mean, like,
got-
what
they
more
got
can you
food.
ask out of Derwin? What more can you ask?
You could ask Derwin to quit getting penalties, dumb penalties,
Yeah.
because it's really bad.
Yeah.
You could ask Joey and Khalil to show up for maybe a pressure, a sack,
Maybe some QB rushes or something.
QB hit.
Yeah.
I guess that probably work.
They're
help.
That
They're pitter
one
and pat-
sack probably
They're
wins you the
pitter-
game.
Pity pattern, dude.
One sack probably wins you the game in
They're
that,
hardly in the
that
backfield.
game.
Roman, I wanted to let you know after 10 weeks of the NFL, my prediction of Khalil Mack getting 8 sacks.
No, you.
He
wasn't
has 8 sacks.
Was 6. What happened to 6?
I said he was going to get 8 sacks the rest. He's going to have 8 sacks at the end of the year. He's got 6 in one game.
We're at 8 right now.
He's got 7 more games, 8 more
to
games.
get 1.
I don't know if you guys
He's
had
on a
your
good
bye
pace.
To get
Yeah, we
one.
already had a bye.
Yet.
He's on a good pace because he had 0 last game.
Yeah.
Continues that.
Come on, Khalil. I'm riding with you, buddy. Prove Shanny wrong. Prove Shanny wrong.
Any other real important games we needed to touch on?
I mean, we can talk about the Cowboys murdering the Giants.
No.
Boring.
I mean, all I got
Was
away
a
from
quick
that game was
game.
Tommy DeVito's parents.
Yeah,
all I
what kind of
got.
fucking play call was that?
Play call. We're talking about parents.
No,
Yeah, no, but that's what the parents
quote that
said.
his dad said in that
Yeah,
video.
the
Really?
video,
I
the
did not- I
video
didn't
is
see
the
that
video
part.
is him
Roman
saying,
said it.
"What kind of fucking play call is that?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Italian accent?
What kind of fuck?
We lost that
I haven't
one.
had the Italiano accent in a while.
You just try to do this, and that's pretty much
What
the
kind
accent.
of fucking play call is this?
That's what it looked like he was saying, but it looked like straight out of The Sopranos. Dude. It was fucking. That was great. So good, dude. I loved it, even though not a great quarterback.
Should we talk about Raiders 2-0, new coach?
I mean, yeah, Raiders 2-0. The Jets continue to play sloppy.
Zach Wilson, so fucking
football. Zach Wilson's bad.
So
that
fucking
offensive
bad.
line's pretty bad. The Raiders kind of lucked themselves into this win. I don't even know.
Jeez, 7 field goals in that game. Holy smokes!
bad. Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude, this game was bad.
Devontae Adams, 6 receptions, 86 yards.
Yeah, it was get the ball to Devontae this
Literally.
game. Get the ball to Devontae.
I mean, the Raiders.
AOC.
I'm not necessarily keeping tabs on them a lot, but when Josh Jacobs gets like 25 plus carries, they win games.
Yeah, he's the one that scored.
No, he didn't score.
He didn't score.
No, Michael Mayer, first touchdown of the year, I think.
Yeah,
Rookie
yeah.
tight end out of
Oh, he didn't
Notre
score.
Dame.
I thought he did.
I feel like he's gotten 2 taken away on flags this year.
Josh Jacobs?
No, Michael Mayer.
Oh, probably.
Because I feel like
He did nothing for like the first 5 weeks, and then all of a sudden he kind of got thrown in there. So I think someone got hurt.
They were blocking a lot with him early on.
Yeah.
He was a stud at Notre Dame.
Yeah, he was super good. People wanted him high. He was higher than Dalton Kincaid.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, really?
Crazy. Thought he was gonna be the first tight end off the board.
And then this last game we could
Speaking
talk
about Dalton Kincaid, should we talk about the 12 players on the field?
Yeah. Fuck. Buffalo blows it. I mean,
Bills
alone
blow it in a terrible fashion.
alone. I mean, if you erase the 4 turnovers that the Bills gave up, came down to the last play of the game, field goal. Russ wastes all the time.
Oh, maybe that
all
was
the
a part of game
timeouts.
plan, though. Actually,
Russ missed all the timeouts.
I doubt Sean Payton's that smart, but if he is,
All right, Russ and the Broncos used all the timeouts. They were driving down the field, decided to knee the ball, run the field goal unit on, kick a field goal, 3 seconds left, miss the field goal, but the Bills had 12 men on the field.
I now think that was a part of Sean Payton's plan. Hella confused them. 12 players on the field.
maybe
I don't know. You're
your special teams coach has to sit there and say special teams. You got to get them ready for that.
I mean, you
because
have to be
know
ready
they're gonna
that-
kick a fucking field goal.
You have to
Right.
know that they have no timeouts. They're going to take a knee here, and they're going to rush their team on. So
And how different is the defense from the field goal block team? Should maybe be one person max.
In like high school, it's like that, but in the NFL, they should have a full another fucking 11 on the field.
not
I
a
don't
full
know.
another 11.
Maybe not a full
Your
11,
safeties
but
and your
like
corners are like
a
the
good
fastest.
6 players are coming off the field.
I don't
I
even
know.
think so. I don't think
I
they.
think it's defense.
How do you not know you're on field goal block though? That's what my fucking question is. Why are you on the field if you're not there usually?
It's that back man, that back whoever the fucking returner is did not count anyone because there was
no,
like
there
you
was
said.
no
That's
time
your
to
job.
fucking count.
Yeah, there was no.
There was no time to count.
time.
They got on the ball.
You got to know your job.
Yeah, basically.
That's what
if
Roman
you're
is
not
saying.
if you're not in field goal block, why are you in
Yeah.
field goal block? That's what
Hey
I'm
man,
saying.
goes out on me.
Yeah.
I was too tired. Didn't run off field.
down. I thought it was down. It must have been somebody in the middle.
That
But
was
at
it.
that point,
yeah.
would
That's
you-
what happens.
would you rather a 12-man on the field call get called or like an offsides? Like if you know you're the
I'd
12,
rather me be sprinting 2 seconds left and I'm fucking
And
halfway off the
dive.
field. Yeah.
I swear,
Like
I'm making an
dive
all
or
last
something.
out effort.
Then
If
be
I'm
the
not on
idiot
the
on the
goddamn
field, like,
field goal team,
looking around like who's not here? It's supposed to be here. And then they're all looking at me. No, I'm running off the field.
if I'm not on the field goal team, I'm not.
I'm not there.
the
Dude.
Bills might have a fire sale after that game because
Yeah.
I would fire
That
Sean
was
McDermott
bad.
just to try to light a fire under their ass. What else is there to do?
the offense looked bad, fumbles everywhere.
And he hasn't really done much with that Bills team.
Is it time to move on from Josh?
No, you don't.
He's been playing bad.
You know how hard it is to get a fucking quarterback in this league?
Yeah, but he's
a
throwing
decent
picks left
quarterback?
and right, bro. He's been throwing so many interceptions lately.
Yeah, obviously
He's probably
there
not watching film.
there's something going on in that he might be not locked in. Did that coach lose the clubhouse?
Trayvon Diggs just tweeted about Stephon Diggs and said, "Man, 1-4 got to get out of there."
1-4 dropped 2 passes today.
There's been a fucking rumor all offseason, fucking super annoying because
Yeah,
I'm a
this is
big
hella
fan of Josh
gossip
Allen,
team.
I'm a big fan of Stephon Diggs, but
They don't like secretly.
without
don't like each
Stephon
other.
Diggs, the offense looks mid as hell.
Yeah, I agree. They
Mid as
secretly
hell.
don't like each other or something.
They needed to go get another wide receiver because me and Jenny were talking about it. Davis is not a number 2.
Yeah,
He's not a number 1.
He's not consistent enough to be a number 2.
No.
He's like a Mike Will to me.
Yeah.
He might stay on the field healthy wise, but he's here 1 game, gone for 3.
He's Bluebird.
Yeah, is he open?
He's a fucking go route.
1 out of 3 bluebirds he's catching.
And I mean, if you're Josh Allen, you might as well fucking throw the ball because you saw what Russ did on a fucking Jerry Judy go route.
Yeah.
PI gets in the field goal range.
Yep.
20 seconds left.
That also fucked them. That PI fucked them.
It was a turnover. So you lost this game because you turn over. But as the coach, you have to make some second half adjustments. What did they do? Score 1 touchdown this game or 2 touchdowns, but 1 in each half. Like that's not the Bills' offense. I know.
Right.
I think they're definitely missing Dayball these days.
They're struggling bad.
They're missing Dayball. They're bored.
I don't necessarily know if they're actually will fire McDermott just because they brought up a graphic. They were 3-time defending AFC East champs. I don't know though.
Yeah, but at some point there is a level.
Got to take the next step.
You have to take that next step. He has not.
Yeah.
That Bills team is better than a lot of teams were the past couple of years.
And it seems to me when they lose, they like get flustered in the locker room. They're just pissed at each other all the time.
And that coach has no idea how to fix it.
Yeah.
You have to have a guy who's in there who makes sure these boys love each other.
Because, I mean, Josh Allen can try to step up and be like a leader, but then you got people probably screaming at him, "You fucking 3 interceptions, blah, blah, blah."
Yeah, sometimes it can't be just one guy or a teammate. It needs to be a coach.
Wow.
And I don't know. I think Sean, it might be time to go. Might be time to go.
The AFC, I was just looking at the standings. AFC is a fucking shit show.
Yeah, there's legit 12 teams that are all within like 2.
The Raiders
3
are now in
games.
second place in that division.
At
Chargers
the
are technically ranked
record.
the 12th ranked team in fucking the
Same
AFC
record
right
as
now.
the Raiders, though.
Yeah.
Same record.
No, same.
4-5.
5-5 are the Raiders.
Are they? Oh, I looked at it before. Yeah, damn, that game finished.
Yeah, that game. I mean, even the Broncos are 4-5, and they're sitting at 14th in the AFC.
Same record as the Broncos. That's right. Not the Raiders.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, the Chargers aren't going to change.
Though.
Chargers are going to change until they do some reconstructing of that team from the
We need to
top.
do some real looking in the mirror.
GM, owner, coach, all of it.
If you were 5-5 if you're 4-5 in the NFC, you're at 8 in the hunt. You're in the 8th ranked team right now.
Yeah, they're top heavy.
Maybe we switch divisions.
Can we get a realignment?
Can we get a realignment?
Put me in the NFC, please.
Yeah.
I mean, Seahawks used to be in the Chargers division.
Before we were born, I'm pretty sure.
We do a switcheroo with the team.
I mean, it only makes sense that they kind of change it up.
Shit, the
versus-
Saints are leading the division right now. God damn. That's wild.
With
Yeah,
what
big
record?
yucca over there
What
in that
record?
They're
division.
5-5.
Big
Leading
yucca
the
over there.
division?
I'm telling you, that shit sucks. I don't
It's
even
gonna
like
be
talking about them.
It's going to be a race between Jameis Winston and Baker Mayfield.
And it's going to be hell.
Nice. Somehow Baker's gonna come out on top.
Well, nothing wrong with being average. I'm so hyped we won the bet, boys. I'm going to need you guys to lock in for the rest of the season.
Next week, we're on the same type of game, same type of grind.
Yep. Nothing wrong with being average.
Hey,
Like,
pays
comment,
to listen.
subscribe.
Pays to listen to average takes. I love to hear it.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
Nothing wrong with being average.